Hello, David R. Becker with BeckerArt. In today's video newsletter, I want to talk about the secret to putting people into your paintings. A lot of times my students get really freaked out when I say we're going to start putting people or painting people, and actually it's not about painting them, it's about drawing them. And so we'll teach you also this coming Thursday how to do the drawing and gesturing and putting the people into your paintings. And there's basically three types of people that you put into paintings. And the first one would be this of a scene, which this is the scene we'll be painting this Thursday, where the people are not part of the center of interest. They are there, but really not part of the center of interest. And that's hard to do sometimes when you have people, because automatically when you have put people into your paintings, they become very prominent to us viewers, because we see the animate form first, and we also see lettering first. And so to make them not the center of interest is actually kind of difficult, because we're trained to just see that right away. The viewer sees the form of a figure right away. It's like the first thing you guys are. But in something like this, where we're going to be starting out with, if you look, see how the people are just gestured in the background. So they're not part of the center of interest. And we have more contrast in the chairs. If we had people in these chairs, that would mean, yes, they would be part of the center of interest, because we'd be focused on right away. But these are just gestured images, and we'll, again, show you how to do those gestured images on Thursday for our paint along. But this is one way of adding people to your paintings as a gestured form. The second way would be to use the figure, like this one I did on a Sunday. 2 Sundays ago, I did this painting, and I've been kind of building you guys up to trying to put people into your paintings. And so here, the lady, the girl, is in the center of interest, and is more drawn. You have to draw this one up a little bit better, because it is part of your center of interest. And that's where you have to have your most detail, your most color, your most contrast, and everything is about the center of interest, right? So this is the second way of putting a person into your painting, or a grouping. It could be a grouping also of people. And it could also be animals, but these are a bunch of animals. So the animals become the secondary interest. And so, but if it was only the chickens, then they would probably be the center of interest, of that. But the people, usually an animate form, is the first thing that the viewer will see. And so this is one way. Another way, the second way of putting a person into your painting, or a grouping, right? And so that person has to be drawn a little bit better, and has to be placed in the area where the center of interest is going to be. And it's going to automatically make it a center of interest because it's a person. And the third way will be actually where the person is the whole painting. Still in action, not a portrait, but just the person completely in the painting, which is the one I did last Sunday. So you can watch these paintings being painted on my YouTube channel. But this one would be about the entire person. And so that's the third way. And usually it's the face then that becomes the center of interest, or the action that they're doing would be the secondary interest. This one is kind of like the face is the center of interest. You first see that. You automatically look at a person's face. That's just automatic when a viewer views your painting. If there's a portrait in there, if there's a facial feature in there, that's the first thing we're going to see. Then we'll go down to the hands and see what that person is doing. So that'll be the secondary interest. But those are the three ways. It's either the whole figure, and it could be a bunch of figures also they're bigger, and you have to draw them pretty well. I mean, that's one thing about watercolor. And if you put a figure in there, you got to make the drawing good. The drawing's got to be pretty good. Otherwise, it looks kind of odd. Unless your style is very loose and kind of in that way, that's fine. But the drawing is always number one in any painting that you do, but it's even more important when you're doing a figure and you want to make it look like the figure, especially if it's a figure like this one where you want it to make it look like a certain person, which I don't like doing that. I'm not a portrait artist. When if you're a portrait artist, you're doing a portrait. That's basically the fourth. But it's not the fourth way of putting people into your painting, because that is the painting when you're doing a portrait. This one where the person is doing something in the painting, that's still putting the person into the painting, and it's not a portrait. It's just more of an action of the person. So again, the three ways, and just go through as this one where you put the whole person in, and part of the person is probably the center of interest. The second one was the image of the person in the painting on the landscape or cityscape or whatever, but then that person becomes the center of interest. And it also has to be drawn really well. And then there's the third way, which was the gesture image, where the paint people don't have to be drawn that well. You know, it's more of a gesture and they're stuck into the painting and a lot of times not even the center of interest. So those are the three ways you think about when you're putting a person in. This is the one we're doing this Thursday, and it's more about the gesture. And we're going to show you how to gesture people into your paintings. Then the next week, we'll be doing this, not this exact one, but we'll be doing where the grouping of people or a person is the center of interest. And then the third one will be the actual person doing something like this one, where it'll be either grouping or something where the whole person is in there doing something. And it's not so much of a landscape, what it could be, but it's more the person being the whole part of the painting. All right. So we will see you this Thursday when we're going to be painting this beautiful painting right there. And so follow me along the next 3 weeks so that you can learn how to put all these images, all these people into these images. And we'll be picking out some really nice paintings. This one will be a fun one. It's all gestured. All right, we'll see you on Thursday, 6:30 Central Standard Time, and here on my YouTube channel, BeckerArt. All right, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.